Do you work on long-term projects where it's important to see the big picture and how the project is progressing? You have to admit, it's pretty difficult to do that with Excel spreadsheets or to-do lists. That's where a Gantt chart comes in handy. And in Worksection, it doesn't just display tasks on a timeline. It lets you manage them easily and conveniently. What is a Gantt chart? Imagine you have a project with more than 100 tasks. Each task has a deadline, an assignee, and a stage. How can you quickly see what is on track and where there is a risk of missing deadlines? Thanks to the Gantt chart. It is a visual representation of all project tasks on a timeline. You can see which tasks are on schedule, which are behind schedule, and how they are related to each other. Of course, you can also see overdue tasks in the task list, but it won't give you a complete picture of which tasks are holding up the project. A Gantt chart will show you even more: how tasks are distributed over time, how tasks are interrelated, and how the project schedule will change if one stage is shifted. Now let's take a closer look at what the Gantt chart looks like and what it does in Worksection. Let's start with the visual component. On the chart, you can see projects, tasks, and subtasks, overdue ones in particular. They are all displayed in different colors, which makes it easy to distinguish between the project levels and not get lost in the details. Assess which tasks are holding up the project and respond in a timely manner. If you have tasks that need to be completed, for example, every Monday, Worksection has a recurring task feature that is also displayed on the Gantt chart. In addition, the chart shows you responsible persons, priorities, stages, and labels. In other words, everything you need to understand the current status of your task. The Gantt chart provides a complete picture of the project without the need to open each task separately. Now let's talk about the functional component. On the chart, you can easily adjust project and task deadlines and establish links between them. This means that one task cannot be started until the previous one is completed. The Gantt chart in Worksection allows you to manage not only deadlines, but also project costs. You can set planned time and financial costs for tasks. This helps keep project resources under control. Right on the chart, you can create new tasks and reassign existing ones. No extra steps needed. To see only the information you need at the moment, you can use filters. For example, you can leave only tasks with a specific stage, deadline, priority, etc. on the screen. When planning, it is convenient to scroll through the schedule for different periods. But when you need to quickly get an overview of what's happening now, just click the Today button. The chart will automatically move to the current day. And if you need to see an overall picture of the project, there is a zoom option for that. You can view the chart by day, week, or even month. And one more thing about the big picture. If you are working on several projects at the same time, you don't have to go into each one separately. The Gantt chart can be viewed for all of the team's projects at once. You also have the convenient option of viewing employee workload in the Gantt chart by person. You can immediately see how many tasks are planned for each employee in the selected period. This helps you not only track the progress of projects, but also effectively distribute tasks within the team to avoid overload. But why Worksection and not other services? Let me explain. For example, Trello does not have a built-in Gantt chart. This requires third-party plugins. And in Notion, the Gantt chart looks nice, but its functionality is limited. You can't flexibly change deadlines or create dependencies between tasks. In Worksection, however, you can make changes to the project directly on the chart. And most importantly, Worksection is not just a Gantt chart. In addition, you get a task manager for detailed task distribution, Kanban for flexible workflow management, time tracker and reports for transparent time and expense tracking. All in one service at an affordable price. Now let's talk in more detail about which teams and projects a Gantt chart is suitable for. The tool will definitely be useful for businesses working on long-term projects. marketing agencies, IT companies, manufacturing, construction, or design studios. For projects with dependencies between tasks. For example, if you have a project to launch a website, first you need to design it, then layout it, and then optimize it for SEO. And of course, for managers who want to see gaps in the project in time and take action quickly. So, if you are looking for a convenient and intuitive planning tool, the Gantt Chart in Worksection is the best solution. So sign up to try it free for 14 days.